say 2K25 is the year of 6'7" centers. This build can shoot from everywhere on the floor. It will get every single rebound no matter what height of the other center with the crazy vertical it gets. And I also can steal every single pass that gets thrown my way. I basically am a defensive back. All right, so up first, we're going to make this build a center, 6'7", 270 pounds, with a 7'3" wingspan. Okay, then for our speed and agility, we are going to set this to a 84 speed with a 76 agility. And then our strength is going to be a 91. And then our vertical is going to be an 85. Now I'm doing this now so that way you see all the proper badges up here when I do all these other stats later. And we will talk about speed, agility, and strength at the very end. Okay, so let's start off in the finishing category. In the finishing category, you are going to get a 71 close shot. There's nothing very special with your close shot here. This actually just went up because of our mid-range shot, but we will get into that here in a second. And then we're going to get a 50 driving layup. And then we get a 62 driving dunk. This parallels with our standing dunk, which is going to be a 73. Some key things here are we get bronze rise up. That way when we take our quick slip, we are actually able to dunk the ball. We're not looking to be able to poster people. As a popper, your job is to slip when the defense doubles your point guard or pop to the 3 ball whenever the center is sitting paint. We're not looking to grab a board and mash somebody. This is a shooting center. So we want bronze rise up to get our quick animations, our quick 1-footers, our quick 2-footers. We're not Big Shaq, all right? We're a quick defender that plays lanes. We're looking to play like a shooting center. Everyone in the comments gonna be like, oh, only a 63 driving and a 73 standing dunk. The 63 driving dunk gives you the Klay Thompson, CJ McCollum, Manu Ginobili packages. Those are all we need for our quick slips and dunking on the fast break. Literally, all we actually need on the driving dunk is a 55 for those animations. But our standing dunk, we want that to be a 73. We want that bronze rise up. If you don't want bronze rise up, you could drop this all the way down to, I think it's a 62, and you can get decent stand dunking packages. Up next, we've got our mid-range. This is where the build really shines. We're going to get an 85 midi here. Now, this 85 midi gives us silver set shot specialist as well as silver deadeye. Now, if it was up to me, I would leave my 3 ball at a 50, but a lot of people, they're not quite good enough yet on the game to shoot with a 53 ball. If you guys have been watching my streams lately with shooting, I'm shooting on a 6'4" lock with a 64 3 ball, and I'm shooting anywhere from 50 to 60% every single game with a 64 3 ball on a game that literally has 0 perfect green window. That's right. There is full whites in this game again, just like in 2K18. It's been confirmed by 2K Labs. There is now not a perfect green window. You can literally green a shot and get a white. So I like the 64 3 ball, but specifically on this build, we're going to go with a 74 3. As you see, we get no badges with a 74 3. It's just a stat. And so far, I think the stat is actually lower than 74, so we might get into that later on, but right now we're going to go with a 74 3 ball and a 85 midi. Shooting on this build feels very smooth. The 74 3 ball is definitely not an issue. I feel like I can green from absolutely anywhere on the floor. Now, with that being said, one thing you guys do need to take note with shooting in 2K25 is it did get revealed yesterday on Twitter by 2K Labs that there is no pure green window. Like I said earlier, that means that full whites are back just like in 2K18. So if you guys need a jump shot, I can help you out with a jump shot. Check out my most recent video. For all heights, I posted 2 jump shots for builds under 6'5", 2 jump shots for builds from 6'5" to 6'9", and 2 jump shots for builds 6'10" and taller. I'm greening from the wing, from the top of the key, off the catch and shoot. Now, off the dribble is a little shaky with a 74 3 ball. It's pretty shaky with just about any 3 ball that is under 83 because we don't get bronze limitless. So I recommend, focusing on shooting catch and shoots with your shooting centers. And off of that, you should be greening just about every jump shot in the game. I also have seen people shooting with their right stick. If you guys have been shooting with your right stick, let me know down in the comments, man. I'm really thinking about labbing it up for you guys, figuring out the best way on how to shoot. If you guys want to see a video like that, drop a like. I do want to try shooting with that right stick. It's looking pretty glitchy, but I've been doing really good with square. I've got my timings down for my jump shot. The build feels very smooth with a 74 3 ball. I actually made a build that had a 64 3 for a lockdown, and it was still greening. So I'm excited to see how that build goes once it gets all the badges. but the 74 3 ball is not something that is scary at all. It is super easy to green from everywhere on the floor. Like, I'm even hitting from limitless at times with my 74 3 ball, especially when you get like the marksman take and you make a couple of shots and you get that +3, +4, 3 to your marksman badge off those first two sections of the actual takeover bar. Those are helping boost your green window as well, so it's pretty easy to hit with this build. And then, of course, the set shot specialist is the reason you have a green window on the build. We confirmed this by upping the midi and leaving a low 3 ball, and we were still able to green threes. So make sure you guys are putting your +1 on your set shot specialist. That way you have a bigger green window. Now let's talk about playmaking. Up next, we're gonna get pass accuracy here. This is a 75 pass ac. Now, if I was only playing in the park with this build, I would not be going 75 pass ac. But if you've been watching my stream, I've been playing with this build at the 5 in the rec, snagging over 7-footers, stopping post scores. That 75 pass accuracy is needed for 5v5 gameplay. When I get that rebound and I throw the ball the full length of the floor to the corner, or for a free dunk from my point guard, I need that 75 pass ac. I'm going to put that +1 to a tier 2 badge, and I'm going to get gold break starter. But right now we have silver break starter and silver dimer. Up next, we're going to talk about the defense. This is where I'm most excited about this build. Let's start off with our perimeter, and then we'll do interior, steal, and block. So for our perimeter, we're going to get a 85 perimeter on this build. As you can see with an 85 perimeter, I get silver challenger, silver on-ball menace, silver pick dodger, gold immovable enforcer, and gold off-ball pest. The main reason we went with that 85 perimeter was for that silver on-ball menace. If you guys don't want that, you could drop this down to, like, I'd say the 82 range, but I did like the 85 because then I still can get that gold immovable as well as the silver on-ball. Then for our steal, all you need in this game is an 85 steal, which unlocks that gold interceptor, which is super important. Gold interceptor basically plays like Hall of Fame and Legend. There feels like literally no difference in this game, but being a back end, a 4 or a 5, you're going to want to be able to steal those passes on back doors, stopping cuts, and also on-ball plucks on larger centers in the paint. Then for our block, we're going to set this to a 84. Now, the reason we went 84 here is actually going to be for paint patroller. So after we've got that 84 block, we need to touch our interior. That way we can get that silver paint patroller as well as post lockdown. Since we are an undersized center, we don't want to give people the ability to back us down. So this is going to go all the way up. As you can see me moving it up, I do unlock that bronze post lockdown and that silver paint patroller, but we're going to keep going. That way we can get silver post lockdown and not get cyber bullied by giant 7-footers. So 82 interior is going to be more than enough. When I say more than enough, I literally took this build to the 2s and 2v2 ranked mode and was getting stops on post scores. Let's go ahead and go to the next statistic, which is going to be our defensive rebound. We are going to set this to a 94. Now 94 gives us all of our rebounding badges, but I do not like having a 59-0 board. That is pretty ridiculous. So we're definitely going to touch that. But as you can see, we get the gold rebound chaser. We get Hall of Fame box out beast as well as gold pogo. Now I do plan on cap breakering my defensive rebound, which will give me Hall of Fame rebound chaser. And then I can use my +1 and make that legend rebound chaser. But for now, we're going to go with a 94. And then for our O board, we are going to set this all the way up. It's going to stop at a 79. Now, at that 79 O board, we're still going to be able to grab O rebounds because of the badges, and then we still get that Hall of Fame box out beast to box out the larger centers and not get wormed. You are extremely fast. You basically have lockdown defender speed. And my last build on the 6'9", it had 74 speed, and I actually felt like I was struggling to play lanes in comparison to other bigs because people are starting to make 6'7". I really wanted to make sure that I was able to play those lanes and be a dominant force on the back end, not only in 5s, but on the 3s and the 2s, I noticed the speed even more because I'm able to cover all angles when I'm playing hedge defense and getting back to the corner to play that lane. And we also get the insane animations from the 85 steal. Now with that steal, we could put a +1 on it eventually and get even better interceptor, but I don't think I'll be using my +1 there. You guys could use it there if you want it. This build also has phenomenal paint defense. That 82 interior D is getting stops. I play post scores on the 2s. I play this build at the 5 in 5v5 rec. And once again, I'm playing 7-footers, 7-1s, just holding my hands up and getting stops because of my weight and my interior defense. Those are the two most important things when getting stops in the paint. That block really doesn't matter because I'm not jumping to try to block their shot, because if I jump to block their shot, I'm not getting that rebound. So there's no point in making the miss by jumping. I'm just going to hold my hands up and I get the stop, and then I can jump then and get the rebound with my insane rebounding stats. Rebounding feels better than ever on this build because I have that extra speed to be able to close out on the defender and get the box out. Now we are max weight here at 270. This is a big boy. We are not going to get thrown around, but I will probably be cap breakering my strength, which will give me that Hall of Fame brick wall, as well as a better removable and even post lockdown. And that 94 rebound is going to give us the ability to snag boards over anybody on offense and defense. I am not worried about grabbing rebounds on the 6'7", and neither should you. All you have to do is get that position and your guy will go up and get that rebound for you. Now, as you can see, we're finished off with 84 speed. That gives us that silver high flying denier. We also get that silver on ball menace because of our 76 agility. And then we get a 91 strength. This build is very strong. I'm going to be cap breakering that strength for my brick wall and box out beast. And then we do get the 85 vertical, which I will probably cap breaker to a 90 because I'm a freak. Now this build is going to come out with shades of Bam Adebayo, Wes Unseld, and Jarrett Allen. Those are pretty good shades as a popping center. But if you guys have not checked out the jump shots, the jump shot caps from 6'10" and under to 6'5" are great. We do get Jarrett Culver and other bases at 6'7", so we do get another good blessing out of not being 7 foot. I do have a jump shot video on my channel for every single height in the game, so go check that jump shot video out. Make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe if you found this video helpful and if you enjoyed the build. Comment down below if you have a build that might be better. I'm definitely down to check that out and possibly post it in the future. It's been your boy Hollywood though. We will catch you in the next video. Peace.